Hey world, welcome back to our Whole Well channel. This is You Know Whole Well, and today's video is You Know Whole Well, you need to find something to do. So today we're going to be talking about some of the different things we can do during the day. I know the pandemic has brought a lot of free time to a lot of people, a lot of moms who are home, a lot of people who lost their jobs. Or if you were already home, maybe you feel a little isolated because other people maybe can't come to you. But here are some things that we can do that'll help bring some routine to our day. So, why is routine important? Routine is important because it implements a structure to your day that can give you a sense of control and help increase concentration and focus. So, with that being said, sometimes routine isn't best for everybody, but it depends on the kind of routine that you're doing. So let's say, for example, if you have a kid that's in school, you have a certain routine that you have to do to get your kid ready. You have to get them up, get them washed up, teeth brushed, get them cleaned up and ready to go, get them dressed, get them fed. Then you have to do class, then lunch, homework. They have a routine when they're in class or a schedule that kind of sets the pace for how the day is going to go. Now, let's say, for example, when you're in school, you have a set schedule, a set routine where you have a specific time of day and a day period where you do certain things. So, for example, Monday might be PE for maybe a particular part of the day, or the next day maybe they'll have art during that time frame. Um, but everything is segmented off into different time slots. Sometimes it gets a little hard. Life can be fickle, um, and it can kind of put a hindrance on your planned routine. So I like to call it a almost schedule. What's an almost schedule? An almost schedule means that you still have tasks that you want to get accomplished on a day-to-day basis, but you're not restricted with time frames. So let's say on my almost schedule, I want to wash the dishes, I want to wash the clothes, and vacuum the floor. Let's say something happens. Maybe I get a visitor, a maintenance person, or a surprise phone call, and I can't get to the task that I want to do. Sometimes, if you have a set schedule, it can cause a lot of anxiety when you don't get to that particular thing that you want to do at that particular time. So that's why I like the almost schedule, because then you're not restricted with time frames. That way you're not making yourself overly anxious because maybe you didn't get to that task at that particular time. So if you have an almost schedule, then that means even though you didn't get to it yet, you still have time. You still have the whole rest of your day to make sure you get those things accomplished. So it definitely relieves anxiety. It definitely gives you a better sense of control, because even though you're not getting done what you want to get done in a particular time frame, you have the control. You can decide, okay, I'm going to take care of this right now, because this is more tedious and it's going to take longer, and then I'll do this at the end. You still have that freedom to control when and how things happen and still make sure that they do happen. So, with that being said, some of the tasks that you might want to include in your routine for the day, or it doesn't have to be every day, you could rotate days. Meaning, like the example I gave earlier about maybe on Monday the kids do PE between 12 and 12:30, and then on Tuesday they do art between 12 and 12:30. You don't have to do the same thing every day. You know why? Because if you do the same thing every day, you're going to get so bored so quick. Some people it's good for. I'm not one of those kind of people. I'll get bored really quickly, so I need to switch up my tasks on a day-to-day basis. Some of the stuff that you can do is meditate, whether it is just a couple minutes of silence to just sit and clear your mind, or if it's a sound bath, which I love. I love sound baths. They're awesome. They're very clarifying and freeing, and just really takes your mind into a different place. Or you can do prayer as a form of meditation. There are lots of different things you can do. You can exercise. Exercise doesn't have to be a 4-hour routine where you're exhausted and you still have so many other things to do in your day and you just feel worn out and now you don't want to do it anymore. No, that's not what exercise is. You can go for a walk. You can do a YouTube video. You can do, I have Amazon Prime. They have Amazon Prime videos that has meditation and exercise. They have quick, low impact sessions that you can do that only take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you want to do 30 minutes, they have beginner exercise routines. There's pretty much something out there for everybody, depending on your impact, how much impact you want to put into it, how much stress you want to put on your body, if you want to do cardio, if you want to do weight, or if you just want to do something to keep your joints fluid, or something that you just want to do to keep your blood flowing and keep your blood pumping. You can read or write. Reading is always an awesome task to do. Whether you join a book club or you want to read comics or anime, if you want to read your Bible, if you want to write a journal, if you want to write a book. Who says you can't start writing a fiction or nonfiction book? You can start telling your life story. Start a memoir. Reading and writing. You can write poetry. This is your time to shine. This is your time to be creative. You have time. Why not? Why not start from the inside? Start from the inside and do the things that make you happy. You can do arts and crafts. Knitting, sewing, making jewelry, painting. Find a hobby. You could do jigsaw puzzles. You can make a quilt. Just to put it out there, I'm very artsy craftsy. So in this time, I've been making masks. I've been making t-shirts. I've with the assistance of my daughter, I've made a quilt. It's plenty of stuff out here that you can do. Now, that being said, don't go broke going to Michael's and Joanne Fabrics or anything like that. Don't spend your last dime getting a bunch of stuff so that you can be the new arts and crafts person. If it's in your budget, that's cool, but don't go out of your way and don't break the bank. There's plenty of things that you can do that are very cost effective and still get you in a habit of doing any kind of task that you would like, that you feel is good for you, good for your spirit. You can do something as simple as checking on family and friends. Say every Monday at 11 o'clock, I'm going to space out 11 and 12 to send texts or make phone calls to family and friends, just checking on them to make sure they're okay. You can Netflix and chill with yourself. It's okay. So, for example, what's out right now? WandaVision. If you have Disney Plus, every Friday, space out your time slot. This is what I'm going to do on Friday. I'm going to watch WandaVision. There's nothing wrong with that. Get you a glass of wine, get you a cup of coffee, whatever you drink. It can be a bottle of water, a cup of tea, Netflix and chill, Disney Plus and chill, Amazon Prime and chill. Whatever you want to do, but chill. What else can you do? You can take an online class. So, like I said before, now's a great time to do what you feel is good for you, for yourself, for your spirit, for your body, for your mental, and also for your pocket. Just because you want to take a class doesn't mean you have to break the bank. A lot of people lost their jobs because of the pandemic. We get it. That's cool. They have free online classes you can take. Skillshare has free online classes. Coursera has free online classes. FutureLearn has free online classes. And you could just go on those sites, see what they have available, and pick something that suits you. So with all those things being said, you can rotate them however you feel. You can space it out however you want. But the key is, don't do too much. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't create stress for yourself. Space it out. You have time. So also keep in mind that this isn't just good for you. It can also be good for other people in your house too. Make it a group effort. Something you can do some of this stuff with your kids. If you're a mom and you have the kids doing virtual learning, there's plenty of stuff that kids can do also. My daughter likes to do learn how to draw. Videos on YouTube. They have exercise videos for kids. They have arts and crafts videos for kids. They have online classes for kids. They have meditations for kids. So if it's something that you can do together, like they also have Cosmic Kids Yoga. My daughter loves Cosmic Kids Yoga. They have something for everybody. I'll make sure I include in the description or in the comments, or maybe in the playlist, some of the activities that you can do. So make sure you check out the description and check out the comments for links to, and check out the playlist for stuff that you can do and that your kids can do. I guess that's it. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know what tasks you're doing. Let me know what gives you peace. Let me know what brings clarity to your mind, spirit. What do you like to do? I like anime. So I'm really big into anime, comics, stuff like that. No matter what it is, if it brings you joy, find a way to make it into your day. Add it to your routine, whether it's an almost schedule or if it's an actual routine. Do what's good for you. See y'all later.